Blockchain gaming has still got a long way to go. From the early days of CryptoKitties to the rampant NFT collectathon that it has to become, the future of gaming on the blockchain protocol is slowly beginning to see some truly great innovations. Crypto has occasionally entered the mainstream space, but still largely exists within particular circles of influence. However, the release of Axie Infinity really changed that. This exciting new project wasn't exactly innovative, but delivered an extremely polished and intuitive product that utilized the current blockchain gaming trend of play to earn, introducing this revolutionary new feature across the planet. And boy, did people love it. Great of you to join us once again at CryptoPuffy. We are going to be taking a very true and in-depth look of Axie Infinity, covering every aspect of the current blockchain gaming industry norm, considering what it means for the industry and how it helped define the future landscape of crypto in relation to gaming. Pay close attention and make sure you watch till the end of this video, because what we've uncovered will definitely surprise you. Axie Infinity has really taken the blockchain gaming space by storm. With greater than 90,000 ETH traded through the in-game marketplace, that's a whopping transactional volume in excess of $250 million, as well as the most expensive Axie selling for incredible 300 ETH, or rather $1 million. This play-to-earn implementation has since seen Axie Infinity gather more than 200,000 daily users to its platform, with that number steadily rising by the day and with little sign of it stopping. With strategic partnerships aligned with companies like Binance, Aave, Samsung and even Ubisoft, perhaps the sheer influence level that Axie Infinity maintains across the decentralized and mainstream world is starting to become more apparent. Founded by 3 seasoned crypto and gaming veterans in 2018, the Axie Infinity founders were actually brought together by none other than the first blockchain gaming implementation, CryptoKitties. For those that remember the highly successful NFT-based CryptoKitties that led Ethereum to unbelievable levels of congestion upon its release, but Axie Infinity has since overtaken the sheer size and scope of CryptoKitties and is yet to continue growing. So what exactly is Axie Infinity and how has it managed to take the world by storm? It is clear to see that Axie Infinity offers gamers a Pokemon-inspired universe in which skilled gameplay rewards players through token earnings. There are many ways to earn in Axie Infinity, ranging from arena battles against other players to adventures and the story modes, and even just breeding to create ultimate and unique offspring, creating and minting your very own assets with marketplace value. Axie Infinity is filled with millions of Axies. These little creatures are the primary tool throughout the game universe, divided into different types and strengths, much like Pokemon. It is within these types and strengths that Axies really start to gain their value. Each Axie comes with 6 determined body parts of a possible 500, with each body part having 3 possible gens, ranging from dominant, recessive, and minor recessive. These traits are further shared between the 2 parents used to breed another Axie, and it is through this process that differing Axies of varying rarity can be created and thereafter traded on the open marketplace for direct monetary value. Currently, the lowest priced Axie is valued at around $200 each. Playing the standard game modes in Axie Infinity, be it against the computer or against other players, gives you the ability to win and earn smooth love potions or SLP tokens. These tokens are a primary component needed in order to actually breed Axies, further making them an extremely valuable commodity. This inherent play-to-earn model was the first of its kind across the crypto world and really resounded well with the community, and thereafter brought in many new players from outside crypto as well. Axie Infinity really started to enter the mainstream space when it was realized that serious players could consistently earn between $500 to $1,000 reliably each month. This is not that impressive in most developed nations, but definitely appealed to many players and individuals in developing nations, especially since the dawn of the coronavirus pandemic, with many individuals losing their employment and primary means of income. This interesting realization stemmed from in-game analytics that revealed that a whopping 40% of the total player base stemmed from the Philippines, with a sizable 5% from Venezuela, 5% from Thailand, and noticeable 4% from Brazil. Compared to the United States maintaining a 6% player base, we can see the difference. However, as the actual Axie NFT assets increase in price, the actual monetary barrier of entry is incredibly high, considering the fact that the cheapest Axie trades for an impressive $200 with the requirement of a 3 Axie team in order to start earning. Getting up and running in Axie Infinity requires a payment of $600. This is an extremely steep amount, in first world countries, let alone developing nations. There does exist a scholarship program in which Axie owners are able to loan out their Axie assets to allow less fortunate players to partake in Axie Infinity earnings without actually purchasing their own Axies. This is done in exchange for a portion of the profits and smooth loaf portion earned. However, this system is far from streamlined and well developed, with a fair amount of trust required in order to partake in this scholarship program. Much like CryptoKitties and most blockchain games of the time, Axie Infinity was initially hosted on the Ethereum network with Axie NFTs as the ERC721 token, with the in-game tokens AXS and SLP as ERC20s. However, much like CryptoKitties and before it, Axie Infinity's widespread popularity led to an ever-increasing level of congestion on an already slow and overly expensive Ethereum ecosystem. This led to the Axie Infinity team deciding to migrate the project from Ethereum blockchain onto an interoperable sidechain known as Ronin. This sidechain was created solely to host and run Axie Infinity and its marketplace, and has since brought a number of major improvements to the entire game ecosystem. One of the most recent additions to the Axie Infinity ecosystem was the introduction of the AXS token. Separated from the smooth level portion or SLP token, the introduction of the AXS opened Axie Infinity to the doors of governance and staking, further improving the utility of the platform as a whole. Since its release, the AXS token saw an all-time high of $24 per token, but has since dipped due to the crypto-wide crash, but is set to recover over the next bull run. Perhaps the most exciting announcement from the Axie Infinity team was the announcement regarding its virtual land integration. The project further expanded its ecosystem to include NFT tokenized plots as land that should serve as homes and base of operations for Axies. These plots of land can later be upgraded using resources and crafting ingredients. This comes from the wave of interest in NFT virtual real estate, with similar projects such as Decentralized and The Sandbox seeing some serious return on the sale of digital land. Axie Land made headlines with one of the most expensive NFT sales at a whopping $1.5 million. Although sales land began back in 2019, the Axie Land offering still has a great deal more to go before it is wholly completed. There will be only ever a total of 17,000 plots of land available. Compared to the total player base, it is clear to see that this Axie Land will always be in high demand, with the cheapest plots of land currently selling for an impressive $7,000. The road ahead certainly looks bright for Axie Infinity, as the project treasury currently holds hundreds of millions of dollars in crypto holdings. It was reported that the Axie Infinity generated around $85 million worth of profit across June-July period alone, with little to no signs of stopping. A closer look at the outline roadmap reveals that the Axie Infinity team has a very clear and well-developed vision for the future of the project. The Axie Land project is set to be fully completed at the end of 2022, alongside the release of a fully fledged software development kit in order to enable users to create and customize their very own plots of land. Furthermore, the Ronin sidechain, that is currently home to the entire Axie Infinity ecosystem, needs to see some serious scaling development in order to prepare for the expected surge in player base, alongside the release of the many new features to the platform. Of the countless projects across both crypto and blockchain gaming space, there are few as probably authentic or as successful as Axie Infinity. Although reasonably simplistic in nature, the Axie Infinity team has looked to refresh and ensure that their product sees continuous development as we begin to enter the next generation of blockchain protocols. We are expecting great things to come out from the Axie Infinity project, so for the latest news and information about this, we can't wait to see you again at Crypto Puffy. Until then, cheers, bye bye.